And we're recording.
What's up?
Welcome.
Hey.
Happy
WFYM.
Halloween!
Oh yeah, this is the Halloween
Yeah,
episode.
it's spooky. I want to talk about the fucking spooky thing that's been bothering me for half of this week.
Jack-o'-lanterns. Pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns?
Pumpkins are low-key scary as fuck.
Comedy is legal again. I heard everyone is posting their nudes to their Twitter story. What was that called? Fleets. Remember when people did that the last day?
Yeah, Jamie Sweaty.
Yeah,
That was
Jamie Sweaty's penis.
That was fucking sick.
I remember where I was. I was at my friend's parents' house, and we were having breakfast, and Drew tweeted, Jamie Sweaty showed his penis on his fleet, and I went to the bathroom, and I looked at it on my phone, took a screenshot.
So awesome. What a great good times.
No, the scary thing is from Twitter. It's I don't want to like name them because it's not like worth it. It's a small account, but it's like an old weird Twitter person who's got a bunch of kids and is constantly losing their job. And they got hired for a new job that starts on Halloween, and they're pontificating about what costume to wear on their first day of work.
Fuck, man. Such an Andy Bernard-esque fucking move.
I love that guy. That guy's like, we've talked about it before, but it would be insane to acknowledge him publicly in any way or like reply to him, even when he's acting insane, because none of us have had any contact with that guy since like 2011. And he's just sort of like an generally inoffensive guy, but he's just kind of like a sad boy, can never keep his shit together. Like his girlfriend has to do all this stuff for him.
And his kids, now that they're old enough, like cook for themselves and like cook for him.
He wanted to dress up as the guy from God of War, but he's like, I can't do that on the first day of a new job. So then the next day he's like, I think I'm going to go as a werewolf or David S. Pumpkins.
Like,
you can't show up to your first day at a new job in costume. You look like a
why
freak,
would you even
man.
think about that? Who cares?
I don't know.
Imagine showing up to your first day dressed as like fucking like Reptar and you can't sit because your tail. Or you sit there with your big fucking tail dick coming out while you're typing. That would be
Like,
such a good first day.
You have so much anxiety on your first day, like before work, because you're like, okay, like I gotta go in, make sure I wake up on time and I'm ready and like I know where to go and I can be there on time. And then he's just like, his anxiety's like, what do I dress up as?
David Pumpkins or Kratos?
You know, our friend Marlon said to me that, like, imagine it's your first day of work and you're showing someone an SNL sketch on your phone so you can explain what the fuck your costume is.
Watch it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, see the elevator stops and Tom Hanks is there and he's wearing a pumpkin suit and it's kind of weird.
Another funny thought I had is he shows up to somewhere that doesn't really have that kind of environment, but how would he know? It's his first day. They think he's a shooter because he's just dressed like Rambo or something. They see like fucking camo. This big dude walking up in camo and they're like, Jesus Christ! The code gray, lock the doors. Get those guys on the roof with the gun.
Yeah, like where is he working? Like, is he gonna work at like a grocery store and he's like showing up as Kratos? And they're like, well, you have to go home now because you're getting paint all over the produce.
There are very few jobs where that would be acceptable. I can't think of one. Like, I want to say Spirit Halloween, but I don't think you're supposed to wear a costume when you work there.
Like when on Target, when people worked Halloween, they could wear like a little bit of a costume as long as they were still wearing like a red shirt and it was like obvious that they were a team member. But like, so people were like, okay, I'm going to be a cat. Okay. No big deal.
Yeah, it was always like cat ears.
Yeah, exactly. Simple shit. Like, who cares?
Yeah, not
but,
like cosplay.
Yeah, not full bore, I'm a wolf man, or I'm Kratos, or I'm David has pumpkins and I'm wearing a suit like with pumpkins on it. What the fuck?
So when I worked at the gym, it was encouraged. And like, especially when I was at like Good Life, like the largest chain up here in Canada, you could wear like full ass costumes as long as you wore your name tag. So some people would take advantage of it to like dress sluttier if they were ripped.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then my old coworker, you guys might know, is Hard to Say guy, who I've talked about before, not on the pod, but
yeah,
he would dress up in full fucking Beetlejuice costume, like face paint, the entire suit, everything, and then he'd just be walking around holding his clipboard, like as a personal trainer, telling his clients to do more burpees and getting pissed off at him. But he just looked like Beetlejuice. It was so fucking funny.
That's a funny bit, and it's not his first day at the job.
Aaron's costume at the gym is he'd wear a big fake hard, like giant hard dick with just his like, soft dick under it, and he'd be one of those the CFNM sex party porn stars just walks around fucking all the moms. One of those big buff European guys just walks around with this dick like, I'm a bull, I'm meat.
I'm a bull.
I'm the dancing bear.
Yeah. Suck it.
But like you don't obviously you don't have to wear a uniform.
Face while he's lifting. Sorry, man, it's my costume. It's
like
not real,
obviously you don't have to wear a uniform, but like when you show up for like your office job and just like full on makeup, okay, sure, but maybe you've been working there for 5 years and that's
yeah,
like
you talked about it in the last meeting, or there's an email chain that's like, okay, we're going to dress up as our favorite characters from The Office.
Bro, people would
he
dress
just
up.
Shows up.
We worked in Psych. People would dress up in like if it's minor stuff, it's whatever. But like, don't dress up as something scary. You work on a fucking Psych floor, you dumb fuck. Having people show up in like Babadook makeup. Oh, thanks, man. I get to work with you tonight. That's cool.
Asking the worst patients, like, what are you most afraid of?
Having to do like a one-on-one with a violent patient. They're just like sleeping, waiting for the sedative to wear off. They just wake up and just see like the Babadook sitting in the corner of the room, looking at their phone.
What do you see at night when it scares you and you're screaming?
Oh my god.
Okay, I think that's a good costume.
Yeah, my
dude.
paralysis demon. It's just a guy in scrubs with an epic 4chan horse mask on.
I just want to point out that the guy that we were talking about, he tweeted earlier today that he just dropped his son off at his first job interview. He has 2 today. He's so nervous. It's hilarious. So imagine you're that guy's son. The guy who's like, I'm going to wear the Kratos costume to day 1 of my job.
I'm glad you guys are reading tweets out so nobody can search it and find exactly who you
Well, I'm changing words out and removing words.
Aaron didn't.
Oh, I paraphrased
I mean,
it.
don't
I wasn't
go
actually. I didn't
looking
pull
for
it
it.
up. If I did, it's from memory.
Whatever.
Bro, you said don't go looking up, but you're all like, we're not saying who it is because none of us talked to him. Like, I wouldn't just steer clear from it, but it's whatever. What is he going to do? Get fired
But
at us?
it's very funny. Like, I think what Alex was saying, like, his son's nervous because he has to provide for his family. His dad's gonna get fired again because he knows his dad's gonna dress up as Kratos on day 1 of work and not be allowed back in the office.
His son's probably one of those poor kids who's, despite being like a 16-year-old white boy, already feels like a 56-year-old black unk. He's like, like, damn, back again, another day of this shit. My 2 jobs to support my family. My mom and my kids, who are my brothers.
My mom and my kids and my dad. I've got 3 families to support. My dad's laying down on the floor, weeping as he's watching Seinfeld.
My dad boy.
And mom hates Seinfeld, so she's in another room.
My dad started crying because my mom switched out the fabric softener with a different smell.
I just like that one a lot because it reminded me of my first crush, so forgive me.
My dad's sitting cross-legged with his
The type
ass
of shit that guy would say, man. Getting mad at my wife earlier changed the same fabric softener we've used for 14 years. That pisses me off because I started using it because it reminded me of my first girlfriend who I still love.
Shit, my failed dad says.
Yeah. Saying that about like a woman he has 5 kids with.
That would be a better concept. The shit my dad says sitcom, where instead of a guy who has to move back in with his parents,
tweeting.
It's the dad who has to move back in with his son.
Oh man.
The shit my son says. Like, why are you crying about this again?
This whole thing is a sitcom premise, so it is literally perfect.
Man.
But
like Tom said though, back to the first idea. You're already Mr. fucking, your job is taking L's to yourself and delivering them all the time. That's the only job you're good at. You're like fucking 12 jobs a year guy. How are you going to go into your first job and instead of being like, man, I really need this job to stick, you're like, funniest costume.
What would be the most elaborate costume I could wear? A question I have
that's all he's thinking about.
Would it be cool to wear a Halloween costume to a job interview that's on October 31st?
Well, you would have to.
You would have to. So you come in dressed like the Babadook and then you take it off as soon as the interview's over?
You're just wearing one of those. You're wearing one of those big, giant T-shirts that makes it look like you have a fucking sexy body in a bikini. Hi.
Yeah, getting dressed as the Babadook, taking it off, and then be like, "This is what I really look like," just in case you hire me. You're surprised when I come in on my first day.
You're wearing an Adidas tracksuit, and you're like, "This is not casual. I'm actually in Run DMC. It's for party tonight." The other 2 are in the car My friends are waiting for me. My job interview.
Yeah, we're on a road trip.
Can you make this quick? My friends are in the car and I have the keys. They're just sitting out there like, fuck, man. Leaving your job.
Can we make this interview quick? My dog's in the car outside. It's getting pretty hot.
I forgot to roll the windows down.
Then they're like, why'd you leave your dog out there? He's got to watch my kid, dumbass.
In case someone tries to break into the car.
Yeah.
To rescue the dog.
My son.
It's locked and the windows are up, but you never know. You said they see your keys just sitting there on your wallet. Fuck, that'd be the worst. We make this quick. My kid's in the car, and they're like, oh shit, yeah, like no problem. We can run through this. And they just see your keys sitting on top of your phone and wallet. They're like, fucking June. Damn it.
No, the kid has his own keys.
Hey, that's a pretty funny premise, huh, guys? Kid dying in a car. Epic.
Woo! It would be sad if it actually happened.
If any of you listeners are listening to this while you have anything in the car, don't forget about it. That's all.
Or if any of you are listeners and you're listening right now and you were left in the car and you died, I'm really sorry for your loss.
And also, if you're only 2 minutes from home, you probably forgot that thing you were supposed to bring. Stupid, turn around.
Turn around now.
See, that'll work for at least one person statistically.
Yeah, I hope nobody's listening to this in the middle of a long road trip.
Or a rollover.
Like 4.5 hours in.
You left the oven
like
on.
a rollover laughing accident.
I was in a raffle over. Fucking autocorrect. Dude, I was in a raffle over. I can't be in today. I was crying.
A raffle over what? Oh, I was on funnyjunk.com again. I had a raffle over.
I was on a Mr. Mike Leet. Do you remember that guy? He had the best fails channel for like 10 years. Mr. Mike Leet.
I don't know.
No idea.
I think he still has a bunch of them. He would have like fails of the month 2000, like June 2015, and it had like 12 million views, and it was just the best vines and videos from Twitter that was like compiled. And it was great if you like were really busy that month but needed to catch up on everything.
Yeah.
But my old roommate and I would just fucking pour giant tankards of whiskey and ginger ale and turn on like literally 6 hours of those guys like fail videos. Absolute fucking, what a brain forming activity. Just chugging the cheapest bottom shelf brown liquor with ginger ale and watching fails 2015.
Well, it makes it taste good. That's how you know.
It's good for your stomach. It's medicinal.
It's a good thing I stopped doing that. Watching fails and go, remember this? And then posting.
Well, we don't watch fails. We watch art. We watch greasy men eat 1,800 calories in their car.
Wait, how good was that guy's review of Jack? Uncle Nigel.
Oh, that was so.
Oh yeah,
that guy
rocks.
We're gonna watch it on Sunday anyway, because that I already said that guy's like my new dream collab to have on a Sunday stream, because he would vibe with us so well.
I've seen quite a few of his videos, and he's really good.
Yeah, we watched some of them in the morning before, so it was so coincidental that I watched that one, like that random ass old Jack that we've maybe watched twice ever, the pho one, and then the other one I watched was Salad Night, which is the classic, because that bean salad is just. Oh, even just now, I just gag thinking about that fucking bean salad when it turns almost white at the end.
So nasty.
It looks like
I don't want to think.
It looks like the ghost. It looks like the ghost of a bean salad. But when Uncle Roger's going, blah blah blah, we're at the picnic. Nope, Uncle Roger killing himself. Fuck your picnic. So fucking funny.
Those are only old
good.
videos, right?
Yeah, he was sent like an old one and then kind of just went down the rabbit hole of the other old ones.
Yeah, he watched Garbage Stew, where he like takes food that's about to expire out of his fridge and puts it in a crock pot with beer.
He was making wincing and cringing faces, though, just like we do, making the same specific comments like, how much, what was it? How many stupid gadgets does this dumb guy have or something? Like, it's so funny. He's like, you don't need this, just use knife, like, for everything. It's so
because he had a slap chop.
Yeah. The slap chop, like, oh.
Well, have you seen him use a knife?
That we've said. I mean, no, that was the video too.
That came up in the video too.
He was cutting an onion and he had the fucking knife going right for his thumb. And Uncle Roger did like fucking head grab. He was like, stop! He like tries to reach out and stop him like through the video.
A lot of new people are going to get the pleasant surprise of finding out what happened to him.
That's what I think about.
Yeah, he found a lot of success. Got a new house.
Because I kind of got back on going through some classics the other morning. Like I'm like, I want to watch this video real quick before we get into maps. And I ended up doing like 4 hours of videos. We never touched GeoGuessr that day. And it started because our girl Kay has been making the react rounds again to like the bigger streamers. Mm-hmm. And they've been watching the fucking a different kind of spag bowl where she wraps the fucking watery meat around the noodles and cooks it.
Ugh,
and burns the shit out of it.
Her son's eating the spag bowl and it's crunching. It
Ugh,
sounds like he's
God,
eating.
I
It sounds like
hate
he's eating
that so
nachos.
much. It's making me sick thinking about it.
Yeah, that's been making the rounds with the big streamers again. So Kay has a bunch of probably awesome attention that she's been asking for.
Oh, for sure. Evil. I love that she's also going to like try and like if they put it on YouTube, she's gonna try and DMCA them and copyright claims.
I think so with what's his Uncle Roger, his video was transformative enough where it probably doesn't flag the copyright shit unless like Jack like manually does it because he's like really big in frame and
shit.
Yeah.
We had the videos the main focus as well, which is like the biggest thing. His good like jump cuts and shit. With editing, we can get rid of that's what I always bring up.
And also, but they're also like stupid enough.
Make a stream into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we could also do that. We could.
It's not worth it because like, how much can we really say about Kay? Like, old racist dumb bitch. Like,
it's kind of nice not watching
down a hill
sometimes.
The cool thing though that we noticed for the first time,
roll her in flour and find the wet spot.
No, come on now.
No, I don't know. I don't want to know where it is. It doesn't matter.
I don't want to know where her wet spots are. They don't exist.
The Mingen Minge.
I can feel a wet spot right now thinking about it.
You know what I called it? By the way, if you just heard what sounded like a low-flying helicopter, that was my neighbor's Cutlass Supreme. The fucker's loud as shit. 1984. Imagine driving a 38-year-old car. Anyway, I called Kay the other morning cooking with Union Jack because this is the way she was cutting shit up.
All right.
But it's funny because like those people will like DM or like copyright claim a video that has their content that like does really well instead of like embracing the fact that someone's watching them
and also
and like going to go check out their
they
channel.
want to be famous for making dog shit food, but they want everyone to like them. That doesn't work that way.
If Jack was smart as fuck, he wouldn't even do it tongue in cheek. He would keep going exactly how he is now, but keep making the most fucked up shit and never acknowledging it. Make the worst shit.
Mm-hmm.
Make even worse shit. Fucking hurt yourself eating spicy shit on camera that you made. Like
I won't ever compliment him, but the one decent-ish thing, like Freddie, well, not Jack, but Freddie Foodie King. When I think it was that Crispy Concords guy, like watched him and his channel blew up. He like tried to like buddy up to that guy. He made like 3-4 months straight of videos just being Crispy Concord, my friend. You watch me.
I remember seeing that in the title. I'm like, they didn't actually collab, right? I always get tricked by dumb fucks like that when they're like, "Yo, I did a collab with someone." So it's like, no, you didn't. You put their video in your video. Fuck you.
A lot of the time, they'll just say the person's name. They won't even edit the videos together. They just say, "I'm doing a collaboration. with Stupid Idiots Food Reviews."
Which is really funny why Outlaw got so mad about Michigan Video Maker when all they would do is be like, and check out this guy. That's our collab. All right.
Yeah,
like,
it's not like he
had to make a whole hate
plane
video.
Tickets.
No.
He just said,
he
like,
didn't
hey,
mention
don't
your
edit
name.
my video into the end of yours. Or I'm going to fucking kick your ass in a wrestling game, you little round bitch. You pink little rat man.
Collab today with Dom's,
so cute, dude.
Dom's dumpster diving, magnet fishing, and children's funerals.
I'd watch that channel more than I would watch any of the other ones.
Oh God!
Where it's just like Chuck's food reviews.
Oh, that'd be like a horrible like
fuck Chuck's food reviews. I hate him.
I hate Chuck's food. I hate Chuck's food reviews so much.
He's worse than Kid Rocks,
right?
That'd be like a Kroll Show character. Fucking mortician that is only for kids. We'll only do kids' bodies here. No adults.
No, I'm sorry.
18 under only. We make
turning down bodies coming in.
We put the fun in funeral here. It's where kids want to go to die. No adults. So funny. Your safe space.
No, I hate Chuck. When I found when Outlaw first featured Chuck, I was like, oh, let me watch some of this guy's videos and like see what it's like. And it's just God, he's just like he's got that undercam angle, and you just see his long mustache. And like they're not even mustache; those are just long nose hairs. Man. And he's like burping and farting, and it's like, God, dude, get out!
It's not even funny. He's just like a guy who in the 1920s he would have been sterilized.
I love
not to be mean.
All of the that's not mean.
He's a donkey boy.
It's just true. I don't think true things are that mean. Anyway, today I was dying because it made me think of something too, because all the minor characters that stick in people's minds randomly, like GeoGuessr Goat Anna in chat today when Tom is streaming. She's watching Tom's video stream for the freaks and knows enough to say, "I've missed Brad." And then she also says, "I'm probably the first person to ever say that."
I saw that.
People know so much about
So
like the
funny.
incidental characters
I know,
to our
it's
freaks.
weird.
It's awesome.
It's so
Yeah.
funny that somebody who's like also a fucking top level GeoGuessr player also just invests a little bit of brain space to Brad and Vince. It makes me feel good in my heart that someone else is there.
I mean,
like,
how-
okay.
Vince is on vacation this week. He's taking a romantic birthday weekend, right?
Oh
It's his
my
birthday, right?
God.
Is that what I saw on Instagram?
coming
Yeah,
up
he's
soon,
been
yeah.
uploading a
Let
lot
me
of
pull it up.
pictures. We're waiting on
I
his
wish-
new sex doll documentary. I think a lot of his current footage is being put into that, like him going to the
I
bowling
guess.
alley and shit. So he hasn't uploaded a lot.
He's been saving it all and just putting it all into like this long.
Let's go.
I think what really happened is
Because
this whole
he's
part
in
two.
Indianapolis now.
I think he had a lot planned for the part two, but he's also just been like, you know what? This can just go in there too. This can just go in there too, because he just wants to get done quicker. So like, no matter what he like normally does, that would normally be a video. I think we're gonna see a lot of normal Vince content in this video, because he's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna make it like extra.
I hope not. I hope it's more like the first one than the second one, because the first one he had like a little plot
First
to
one was
it.
art, dude.
Yeah, the first one was great, where she like flies in. He has Britney Spears do her voice. He does like all this shit, and then the second one they start off. It was funny when they hump, and that GIF I still have is just incredible. But then after that, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna go bowling. All right.
I think his editing is better now too than back then, from the first one at least, like just naturally. But
yeah,
I think the first one is the hardest he's ever worked on anything in his life.
yeah, for sure.
Brad slam dunking that fucking ball, or no, he was
Yeah.
in like wrestling stuff that was like halfway through the second
The-
part.
the
That was
headbutt.
fire.
There's incredible scenes in the second one, but overall, I found it to be lesser of a sequel.
Yeah.
Kind of like John Wick 2 in that sense.
Got to have more stuff happen.
I like John Wick 2 more than I like John Wick 1.
Really?
Yeah.
I've only seen John Wick 2 once. I really liked it, but it didn't have the same magic to me.
I have only
Anyways.
seen the first one.
Hmm.
I'm waiting for it to come out when Deadpool comes out again, so I can see that in theaters, and then
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Here's a guy who commented on Vince's Instagram, one of the other sex doll guys. He said,
Mhm.
I've only twice traveled with my companion in my van. She has a comfy bed in the back. Years ago, I actually got a ticket for a mannequin I had in the front seat in the carpool lane, and ever since, I'm just a bit gun-shy. Here in Los Angeles, police can be a bit rude. Happy birthday and the best weekend to both of you. Nothing like getting out of
Yeah.
the house.
ACAB, brother.
yep. Cops need to leave,
Yeah.
which is funny because I know that some guys still just don't give a fuck, man. There's that one rich dude from Silicon Valley that goes and poses as naked dolls in places. Like,
Yeah.
bro, a cop could
Anastasia and her angels.
pull, yeah, a cop could pull Anastasia and her angels over and be like, "Yo, you got your naked tits and pussy out on the freeway?" He's like, "Brother, she ain't real."
Well, I wonder because he's in the carpool lane, so he's trying to trick the carpool lane.
That's why he's getting pulled
Instead of
over.
driving.
It's like
Yeah, that's
putting
why
a
he got
fucking
pulled
balloon
over.
with a face drawn on it there, man. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, just
Jeez, these cops
drawing
pulled me
a
over 'cause they
smiley
don't believe
face
my
on the
sex
window.
doll's a real person. Great. Like you're admitting that you have a fake your fucking sex toy next to you. Like great. These cops are real dicks here about it.
I think that guy might be fucking with him.
Yeah, and now that I click his profile,
His bio
It's
is my
my
balls
little
smell like
soggy.
shrimp.
I mean, it
There's
might
one
still.
post.
So if that's
Vince
you,
is-
fuck you.
yeah, you tricked us.
You tricked us.
But there's a lot of that's where I find most of the sex doll content is you just go into Amber's page and then you click the likes and then you search through the
Makes
different
sense.
people and it's super easy.
Yeah.
It's like finding Facebook guys, baby.
and
You find one,
All those, yeah.
find one,
you
you
find it-
check the
them all.
vine.
Yeah.
You go down the
They're
vine,
sp- they
find the juicy
they
ones, and put them
sprouted
in
from
your basket,
somewhere.
which is your camera roll. Right. Just like you find
And
the
you get
one
the
plant where
screenshots.
it's imagine the Facebook guys. Each of them is the fruit on the vine, and one of the
Mm-hmm.
plants they have this little tongue coming out. You go down that vine, there's gonna be a bunch of and just guys that love sticking their nasty little white dry tongue out. Like that's cool, man. I hope you're sticking that out to scrape it because it looks disgusting. I love when guys stick their tongue out to show me how they would eat my pussy, and it looks like they have yellow sawdust on it.
It's
What
really
is that?
sexy.
I'm so sad I lost my phone, or at least it bricked, that had my
You lost all
folder
your
of, like,
tongues.
I
Yeah.
had a folder of like 80 guys putting their tongues out. It's lost forever.
I had
Man,
450, and I
Stop
deleted them off of my
bragging.
phone.
Back in like 2017, when Tom and I would have tongue duels at 7 a.m. on the timeline, where you had to post a fresh tongue guy picture, and if you ran out, you lost. Those were nasty.
Yeah, those are brutal. But thanks to Elon, we're gonna get those back.
Yay!
We're gonna see them all again.
I already said if my old accounts get unbanned, I'm going straight on all of them and fucking making death threats to Biden. I don't give a fuck. Oh, not that.
I'm just
bad.
deleting mine. I'm just
Yeah,
nuking
that's what I
my
actually
old
mean, like,
account.
yeah, I'll just nuke it.
So you don't see my 2010 tweet of just like, oh, I'm so drunk tonight.
I
It's
love
like,
Bud
all
Light.
right,
It's superior.
I was thinking about that because like Alex and I have our original account, so it's kind of
Yeah.
whatever. But there's a lot of people out there that
I think the most embarrassing thing for me would be and that's not true. The most embarrassing thing is if people were tweeting like my genuine like pun type jokes, like "fuck you, me."
Yeah.
oh yeah, like,
But like that's also whatever. I'd get over it. The most embarrassing thing to me is if people went all the way back to like winter 2011 when I was retweeting like Family Guy writers making jokes like and like I didn't know
Dude,
any
I was
of them
doing
were. I was just like,
ironically.
oh, that's a pretty funny
Yeah.
joke. Like those guys,
Yeah.
I mean, some of those jokes were still like funny one-liners. A lot of them were ones where like that was the only tweet you saw of that guy because it was generally the only funny thing they ever said.
Really funny thing, Cole Campbell was posting on his Instagram story yesterday, like, Elon's buying Twitter, my account's coming back tomorrow. Like he thought it was
He's
just
such
going
a
to be
stupid
back.
fuck, man.
Why did he get banned?
I also was laughing thinking about what if
I
Elon did
forget.
Buying followers, maybe?
what if Elon hit the fucking unban all button? It's so funny to think
God.
about.
But also, like, his account only had 9,000 followers, and he thought that was like massive. Like, that's nothing.
Again,
Sorry,
Cole
that
Campbell
you-
is another guy where like if
well,
he
I
was-
think that's a perfectly fine amount of Twitter
It
followers.
is a
to
fine
have.
amount,
If-
but he thinks it's an empire.
it's a lose-lose there because if Cole Campbell was a little bit smarter, he wouldn't be the way he is. But if he's a little bit smarter
Yeah.
and the way he is, he would be on every big podcast, everything. Like he would do the rounds.
Mhm.
Like Cole Campbell, if he was smart, would fucking start drama with different celebs, like get big enough to that point where he could, and just start low and like keep going, and people would fucking pay attention because he's so annoying and annoying to look at. Like he
Well,
is a
he
mix
can't.
of like the hate of people that hate like Keemstar and all that, but also like a little homunculus like Hezbollah. So like people
Yeah.
are really into both those things right now.
He
was
can't though
smart.
because he was sending his dick to young girls on Snapchat.
True.
So
Yeah, people
But,
ruin that
that's why he's
podcast
not on
appearance
that.
for him.
by
Very,
bringing up
very
his
nasty.
past history
Which
with
is-
them.
Is true, I guess.
Which also means that one of the only podcast appearances left that he ever did was the one hosted by Sanch from 2017, where Sanch always kept trolling him, being like, "Oh, for wheel boy."
Is that still up anywhere?
Oh yeah, it is.
It's on
I don't
YouTube,
wanna-
yeah. It's like 2 hours
yeah.
long.
It's
I
two
was,
and a
like,
half
looking
hours
for
long.
it a while
I listened to
back.
that whole thing like a month ago. It was very good.
I was gonna say
I will
this
still
before
say
we
too. That was 2017 Santovi's, and he was like 18 or 19 then or something. He is still one of the funniest fuckers on Twitter, just online. The shit, like listen to that shit. It's so good.
Before we started recording, I was gonna say my Duolingo picture is a picture of Cole Campbell like putting his glasses down, like looking over top of him like he's a sexy librarian, and it rocks because I'm like always at the top of the leaderboards for my fucking shit, and it's like people's real pictures.
Be funny to see
So
Cole
they think
Campbell
this
on.
big fat idiot.
Be funny to see Cole Campbell on Duolingo for real learning English. Boy, this is crazy. What a conundrum.
That would be great to do that for like your like Uber Lyft picture, and they like come to pick you up. You're like, oh yeah, no, I just lost
I
a
lost
little weight.
But the funniest Uber Lyft picture that I thought of was that fucking the picture DV retweeted months ago. The ugly ass fucking long haired guy with the gun to his head. Imagine the guy with the gun to his head is your Uber picture. They're going to pick you up like, oh fuck no.
Yeah, he would not
Bro,
get
you
picked
get
up.
canceled. Dude, this sucks. There's no Ubers around here tonight. They all cancel. That's one of the
Just
darkest
if you-
pictures to fathom, man. It's such a awful
If you
picture.
if you don't want to get picked up. So evil,
That
man.
one,
I hate looking
Does
at it.
Elon
Imagine
buying Twitter
this is
mean that I
somebody's
can reply to
Uber-
that?
Uber
I can reply to
picture.
people with that now?
Yeah,
I think so.
I'm not going to get in
Comedy's
trouble.
back.
Out again.
bro. Oh, the people testing it right away. When Elon's like, comedy is. Wait, the funniest thing I was thinking about earlier. Okay, Dane Cook, this goes for all the fucking dumbass celebs now that are like a Dane Cook type. They're the most unfunny guys that were funny-ish at some point when you were a teenager, but they got canceled for random shit. Dane Cook, everyone figured out mathematically that he dated his current fiance when she was like 16, not even 17 yet, like through pictures on their Instagrams and shit, and just doing math. A little bit of detective work. So Dane Cook comes back after not posting forever, like not posting and like replying to shit, and replies to Elon Musk when he says comedy is once again legal. And Dane Cook replies and says like, "Oh, we're allowed to be funny on here again." Why the fuck do you think that you like don't have fans because you got canceled for being just too fucking funny and edgy, man? You got canceled because you were dating a child and now you're fucking engaged to her. And just every reply is like that's like, "Hey man, you know you were dating a 16-year-old and we all know." Like, why do you even tweet as Dane Cook, dude?
Like, what jokes was he not allowed to make?
I don't know. I was gonna reply to that his own joke with the Sufi.
Yeah.
Like, somehow people got confused and thought that the reason that, like, conservative guys like that were getting banned is because they made jokes that were too edgy, and not because they were like, there's robots in the vaccine! There's robots in the vaccine and it's gonna kill you! Like Jim Brewer.
It reminds me of this point I want to make on another podcast the other day, but it's even better on this one. What the fuck? Okay, first of all, to Alex's point, if that was true, Anthony Jeselnik would have been banned in 2011. He was the guy where like the biggest celebrity would die and he'd be like, "Oh, great, now I could fuck her corpse." Like, epic. Like that's the Anthony Jeselnik type of joke.
Is he still doing that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not only that, Aaron, the other night, amidst all this shit going on, Kanye West on Piers Morgan or whatever the other night was like, the other night I was in Hollywood. I went to Anthony Jeselnik's stand-up show, the funniest man on earth. Like, that's how he starts. I'm like, why? He's like, and that's when I realized all week I've been trying to say this stuff that's kind of funny that I thought about certain types of people and things. And then Anthony opened up with this joke that was just so deep and so hilarious. It just showed me that I'm not funny at all. I'm like, oh my God. That is, out of everything he said this week, that was like the most mentally ill thing. It was his life being changed by an Anthony Jeselnik opener. That's fucking great.
Dude, he is so manic. It's crazy. That is the most manic shit of all time.
How
coming up to him, grabbing his shoulders. You changed my life.
Yeah, and Anthony Jeselnik's just fucking like, yeah, man, you're
okay.
It's so funny that Kanye wanted to name the Yee album Hitler.
I know.
Yeah,
like,
I thought it would be Yadol.
Yeah.
Bro, it's literally like, who said it? Was it James who said they took that idea from the famous Pink Forum? Something awful.
No, that was me.
Oh, it was Aaron. Yeah, it sounds like a Jamesism. That's what I thought so. But that was a good one. Hey, Aaron. Good.
God.
Remember James said your joke, Aaron? That's funny as shit, man.
Fuck.
That guy, he's locked though, so Aaron had to say it. Don't worry, guys. I'll post a fucking DM of the screenshot with everyone's names included.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Screenshot all the
And
fire.
make sure
I was,
reacts.
Yeah.
I love posting group DM screenshots. Like, first of all, everyone thinks it's relatable. They're gonna laugh at the joke no matter what it is. And they're going to think everyone in the screenshot is cool as fuck.
The older, the better.
That's right. The day between you screenshotting it when it happened and you posting it is better.
If it's from 2017, you definitely want to post that.
You can't post till next year, sorry.
It's been one of the most annoying days in Twitter history.
I was thinking that earlier. I'm like, cool. Elon Musk is now, this is exactly how I imagined the first day of Elon Twitter to be. Unfunny. Like, you can't even make funny jokes about it because there's too many motherfuckers being like, NFTs. Oh, I can be racist now. Literally just the fucking N-word everywhere. Also, like a bunch of guys that were spamming the hard R N-word that are suspended now. Fuck!
Yeah, you can't. No one ever said that was going to happen. And he also hasn't changed anything.
Bro, the first 10 minutes he owned it, he's like, I would just like, released that letter that's like, I like to let the advertisers know nothing really is fundamentally is going to change here. It can't be a free for all.
Yeah,
it's also funny because
advertising to be more curated.
If anything, the only banned accounts he's going to let back on are just like Donald Trump. That's it. Like, that's the one account he'll let back on and be like, I unbanned Donald Trump.
The only change
I'm not going to unban Groiper1488.
I might change my @ to Tesla Dick Rider, but that's it. So I don't get banned. Glazing on Tesla.
The only thing that bothers me is people like wistfully remembering Twitter and be like, this is the end of Twitter. This is the end of it. And
that's why I just share that. That's why I share that post. It's like the
same.
final day of the hell site.
Yeah, it sucks.
People are
dude.
blowing
Like,
up their own fave stars. It's so horrible.
It's weird to me. Like, oh no, Elon fired the CEO of Twitter. Oh, I loved them. I loved the work they did. Fuck,
I
who
miss
cares?
Jack.
None of it matters.
These people,
it's all the
it's
same
people
shit.
who have been bitching for 10 years now. Like, come
Dude.
on, Jack, ban the Nazis.
Yeah, I'm
come
smoking
on,
a-
Yeah.
Jack, fuck you.
Where's the edit
Hashtag fuck
button?
you, Jack.
I'm sitting on the top of the Golden Gate Bridge tonight with Jenny Jardine, and we're smoking a big blunk. We're we're taking a Hiddington off the Benjamin. And
Me and Jenny and Lemmy
I'm just
Kilmeister,
talking
we're all
about-
taking hits out of a Nazi skull that he has.
and we're remembering the good old days, and we're saying, man, I miss Barack Obama and Jack. You
It's
remember,
just so
remember the world was
weird to
okay,
me.
and it was
Yeah, homie.
the most powerful men in the world were named Barack, Jack, and Rob Delaney. The good old fucking
God.
days, bitch. I still
Because
love
it's
Rob
just going to be
Delaney,
the same.
He stole the husband's gamble from Pal.
though. Yeah, but I think that if Pal had a sit down with Rob Delaney, Rob would not only be moved to tears, but like do a public statement, like being like, I inadvertently stole this and I didn't mean to. I don't think Rob really meant to do it.
Speaking of like things getting unbanned from Twitter, if there was a mass unbanning, that's what I was most excited for today. Was Pal Sucks being back
Just so you
and
can read his
getting to
posts.
read.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of old accounts where like the good post
Yeah.
didn't get saved by they didn't have enough fanboys at the time to fucking archive everything, like
Mhm.
like Nick Mullen or whoever else. Now, like, it's
Ross
actually weird though
Beckford.
how many people. Yeah, but like even people smaller than that, there's probably people out there that screenshot every single funny post that I make, which is weird. But like,
Mhm.
I kind of appreciate that too, because I don't save
Mhm.
everything. Dude, there's been years before where I'm like, I wish I could find this picture that was on my phone 7 years ago, and someone's like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man."
It
The
would be
biggest
cool to see
mistake-
the first time that you ever posted Derek Rose,
Yeah,
your
well,
old profile pic.
dude,
Well, the biggest
I
issue with
couldn't
that is
find
like
him.
there's no name. Yeah.
yeah, I couldn't find him. Like, I saved his picture in one of those days where he's just saved 50 guys in 1
Yep.
hour,
Yeah.
and all I remembered was I thought maybe 75% that he was in Coos Bay, Oregon, which tracks, but also like after investigating every single blue-eyed man in Coos Bay, I don't think so anymore.
I thought
The-
for a
I
while you
can't
thought he was
find
from
the-
Montana.
I did think for a while he was from Montana. There's been many.
I can't
times
find
I
the
thought so.
guy who posted about like getting strippers for his birthday, and then they had like their period, and he was like, and then the guy, what I forgot, fuck, what did he? He's like, the guy was like, man, you are retarded. He was just like, they be saying that. I can't find that guy
Wait,
because he
what?
had incredible.
Can you
posts.
explain that
Hold on.
story again?
Sorry, let me see.
I just
Let me
remembered it.
find
That
this.
wasn't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
it's
best
fucking great.
retelling, but
No, because I don't remember exact. Because I post it and it's just gone. Let me see. Okay, he said, "Damn, kinda still in B-Day mode. Really like damn. Where to strange at though? For real. Had two little floozies trying to throw it at me. One was bleeding. We got kind of far. Then I started gagging, and my little feller turned what would you call very shriveled. LOL. She gonna see this and laugh like a motherfucker. This is a white guy, by the way. Then the other was spotting, so I didn't even attempt. LOL. Where them none bloody." Things that buzz still good and sex drive higher than it been last 4 years. You heard me holla, got them goodies holler CP out.
Some girl reading that
And
being
then-
like, I'm not on my period. Fuck me.
And then the only comments were someone replying, "You're fucking retarded, LMAO." And then he just replies, "That's what they've been saying, bruh."
Yeah, that's one of the
so
best.
we gave him a pass. It's fine.
That's what they've been saying, bro. That is one of the best posts of all time.
Oh, that's
Dude,
so
Yeah,
good.
that's what they've been saying,
I was-
bruh.
What a
Tom,
freak.
And I can't find that guy.
Tom, I saw one of my random friends that posted like an old David Janke screenshot, like not one of the big ones that gets posted 5 times a day, but this
Mhm.
one that just says, "I'm feeling much better now that I'm on drugs and alcohol," with 30 emojis. Thanks God. the only reaction is him loving it. That's Chef Davy boy. I'm feeling so much better now that I'm on drugs and alcohol. Thanks God. So funny.
Oh, that is Chef Davy Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at I think I might have found the guy, but no, it's just that, and then yeah, with going back to the Derek Rose situation, you just save pictures sometimes, and you don't remember their name.
Oh, fucking
and you didn't
99%
search
of
for
the
their
time.
name. Yeah, and
If I can't remember
it's the
the
same
route,
with, like.
Because you know how the route goes. If you go to somebody's friends,
Yeah.
then you see somebody else's friends, and somebody else's friends,
Yep.
you're like, wait, how did I get to
Yeah.
this guy again?
I love when that happens, when you start in like Hamilton and then I've made my way to like Oregon. I'm gone across the country.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
I
I'm
love
a
that.
little traveler.
I call that famcestry. What's up, fam? Famcestry.com. They're all just linked up by like fucking drug deals they did and like crimes.
For any like aspiring freak finders, this is the good shit right here, because the very baseline stuff is to join like Backroads Country Folk or a group like that and just like look at the people posting their selfies. But to find the real good people, you got to like dig deep. You got to go through friends
absolutely.
lists.
There's other groups that I'm in just because I enjoy it, and there's content from there that I wouldn't really. I don't want to post the funny stuff from because it would have people join it and ruin it. Like the train guys groups, the actual like rail fans. This guy the other day that was like, blah 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 blah. I like this train, but all the new paint jobs that this company's been doing the past few years seem pretty uncreative to me. Blah blah blah. And the guy, like one of the guys that designed like their current livery, like he designed the paint scheme and everything, was like, really? Well, here's this program, and here's a free key for you to download it. I want you to make me a scheme that's better than mine by tomorrow at midnight. Well, it's so fucking funny. Like, he's buying them like Photoshop, basically, and being like, here, you make a better one than you fucking pussy, and here, I'll even give you the program. It's so good. Those guys are great. So passionate. Any sort of community like that where there's just like an actual passion and it's not in like a racist way. It's just for like a thing.
It's cool.
Not that
it's
sort
nice
of
to
passion.
See.
Not impassioned white men.
Impassioned, but passionate.
Yeah.
But it's the same with like, most Reddits and subreddits are bullshit. But then there's like just like a coin collecting subreddit where these people just have like these insanely rare coins and they just love it and they're excited about it. It's like, that's cool.
I have a buddy who's
so cool.
I mean, I posted some of it, I retweeted stuff and sent it in our DMs before, but I had a buddy who started metal detecting in Chicago like 6 months ago, and it has completely just overtaken his life as his main hobby.
Yeah.
So, but he's found some cool shit. He's found like ridiculous, like sapphire rings and shit. Going to like Logan Square and shit to the parks in Chicago, insane foot traffic for 100 years. You'd have some crazy stuff there metal detecting. All over cities like that though, really. That's a good it's gonna be a New Year's resolution of mine. Getting a metal detecting next year. That's
I've always wanted to get one.
That's very me.
I want to find some gems.
Yeah, I just want to.
Gemstones are gonna be gold.
I want some gemstones.
I literally want to find anything. I don't care. I want the thing to beep, and then I dig and I find something.
Yeah, if you find a penny, you're 1 penny richer, like Mikey Miles.
That's true. That's a good way to think about that.
I want to fucking find a monster clam and go, a 4-pointer, a beautiful clam.
Now I'm just scrolling through
razor
Facebook.
clam fishing.
And I think I'm just gonna. No, I think I'm gonna start some fights today.
Speaking of Facebook,
with some guys.
There was a lady the other day in one of my local groups, like just local like police scanner alerts type groups where all the nosy Nellies are in. And there was somebody that was new to living near the Air Force Base nearby, and they were like, "Why do they play the damn Star Spangled Banner every night?" And they're like, "Oh, that's just end of day. They do it all basically." And they're like, "Okay, didn't know." And some old ass fucking lady that looks like it looks like the picture that fucking what the fuck is that lady that Taylor always posts pictures of? And not Gladys, Glenda. Was that her name?
Oh yeah, yes. I know who you're talking about.
Like one of his old coworkers from like 8 jobs ago or something. Anyway, that's like his mascot. But it looked like her. Just this dumb, like kind of cross-eyed, smiling lady that never figured out you don't need to open your entire mouth to smile. Like you don't have to do it as hard as you can. And her comment on this, on somebody asking why they play the Star Spangled Banner at this certain intersection because they didn't know the base had anything to do with it. Her comment was, "I like it better than that rap crap they always got on." Like,
true.
Now I'm
my
thinking
favorite
about the fucking,
song.
Now I'm thinking about a fucking military base, and at 5 p.m. end of day, they start playing like Pop Smoke. You're like, woo! Everyone's like, oh fuck yes. I mean that'd be better, but that
And
old lady
she's just
getting
like,
mad, this is crap.
this is crap.
Dog on my birthday. Oh,
Why is he
crap.
bragging about being the highest in the room?
God, I'm also thankful that woman exists still because I looked at her comment and I fucking cracked up. I'm like, dude, that's something I would
for a
say.
nice laugh.
That's something Alex would say about it. Oh, I like the Star Spangled Banner better than that rap crap, bro.
Yeah, it's
can't
so
say
funny
that.
to be a person who really loves the Star Spangled Banner. Just out of cultural resentment. Like, I really like that song. And my favorite poem is the Pledge of Allegiance. And my favorite painting is the flag.
But it'd be so funny, like, you like it so much you can't even, like, give it respect by standing with your hand on your heart, like the fucking and you start doing the fucking Orange Justice. You're like, oh my god.
When we went to
I dab
the
at the
Canes
flag.
playoff game,
I stand for the cross.
when we went to the Canes playoff game, I kept saying like, "Oh, I'm so excited for the Pledge of Allegiance before the game." Everyone just kind of looked at me. They didn't know what
Tom,
I was even saying.
For your bit next time, Tom, so to make people not look at you, wait until it starts playing, and then like a minute into it, let everybody see your phone Shazamming it.
It's so funny to call the Star Spangled Banner the Pledge of Allegiance.
This is good. Pledge allegiance to the
flag.
American
Star
flag.
Burn here.
Aaron, do you guys have to stand up and say anything to your government every morning? Do you have to pray for your government every morning?
We had to sing "O Canada."
Every morning?
Okay.
Yeah. They played it over the
Oh
fucking
my
PA.
god. Pledge of Allegiance is shorter than singing fucking Star Spangled Banner or "O Canada." But you don't have to sing, you just got to stand there and go like this.
You could sing if you wanted to. Like I would occasionally sing like a prick as a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But
I bet the fucking good old boys out in like Dawson's Creek, Alberta now, and across or Dawson's Creek, BC, and across Alberta now. I bet they're all like, oh, like I bet they're fucking choral. They're so proud of it, dorks.
Yeah, I can't remember when we stopped doing it. Like I don't know if we had O Canada in high school. I know
You
we
don't
had
have
it
to
in
do it at
middle
your
school
job?
though. No, we don't do O Canada at work.
Oh, that's good.
We have to do it at our jobs.
Just standing around the job box.
Yeah, I've always had to
God.
sing "O Canada" here in America at my jobs. It's always been weird.
Isn't that
Like when I worked at
what is that,
McDonald's
Mission-
as a teenager.
Mission Barbecue does the Star Spangled Banner like top of the hour.
Yeah.
Every hour.
Also, I was in
It's so
kindergarten. Like when you learn Star Spangled or like Pledge of Allegiance to Star Spangled Banner, it's like kindergarten, first grade shit, especially in the Air Force. And that's when I lived in Texas. So of course, all the kids said, "Jose, can you see?"
Soy tienes video.
So at the end of this video,
Yeah, he
That's not-
enunciated
yeah,
it
let's talk
hard.
about that for a second.
Bro.
He was
I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys have on stream, but goddamn.
Oh, dude, when it happened on stream, I lost my fucking mind. I had to play it 30 times.
So at the end of this
It
video,
blindsided me so hard. I did like the fucking like gayest laugh ever. So,
Soy
like, maybe even
Tienes
that.
video.
There were a bunch of people today that were like, I literally thought he was saying that.
Ella,
Yeah, go ahead.
obviously, at the end of his videos, always it sounds like he's saying "Soy tienes video," and we've made fun of it for a while. I assume you know that. But in one of his newest videos, he very clearly tried to enunciate and say, "So at the end of this video."
he still does a bad job of it.
He doesn't
Yeah,
even need to
still-
say it at all. Just
No.
say, "All right, everybody, bye," and then put up an outro screen. It really
Well,
doesn't.
but then
make
he's got to
difference.
do the round. You got to do the round subscribe buttons for the food podcast, food wrestling TV podcast. Click the round subscribe button for Patreon. Click the round subscribe button for Patreon.
Like none of that
T-shirt
shit is
store.
moving the needle. The
They
tiniest
got
bit.
FDW podcast.
Like us making fun of him has more to do with his subs than any of that shit he's ever said at the end of his video.
Oh yeah, we're the only reason like he's found any.
he's made
real
dozens
success.
of dollars.
Because of us. We're the only reason
Because he
he's
keeps
made
sending me
dozens
those
of
stinky
dollars.
shirts. They smell
Guess
weird.
Guess who's getting a shirt this Christmas?
I don't
too,
think he even
motherfucker.
had them in his house. They're just it's from some website
No,
where they
they're-
like store them
yeah.
underwater.
Gotta get him nice and musky.
They
for
store
you.
them in a brine. They store them in bilge
because
water.
those shirts, it was on some website and it was impossible to find because you'd have to go to his video.
I love my
and
pickled
he
shirts.
shows the URL, and he doesn't have a place to like click on it, so you have to like type it in, and it's not like Cafe Press, but I'll just use an example. It's like cafepress.com/outlaw/generation/shirt, like, and it went to his homepage. It was incomprehensible, and now he set up like an actual link for like Teespring.
t.spring/web.blog.
He has that Huckleberry Wildberry shirt. I think Uneven Pizza is the only person who actually bought that.
Well, guess what? Guess what?
Motherfucker.
Surprise! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Huckleberry Wildberry in here.
Huckleberry Wildberry on here.
On here.
Let's see, what does he got?
Oh,
I
by the
think
way,
it's just the Huckleberry Wildberry.
That's
wanna
on a different
report- last time I
website,
checked.
I think.
on his new video.
Oh, okay. His Teespring.
It's on bonfire.com and his other shit's on
Yes.
Teespring. How do you have two different merch stores? You jackass. Each merch store has one shirt.
For those of you that are listeners and not Twitch viewers, we've been gambling on how many times Outlaw will say on here or right there while reviewing food in his videos. And he has not only caught wind of the Soy Tiendas video thing, but also the on here's. As in his new one, he only said it 2 or 3 times.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's
He
some
was
cuts where you can
resisting.
tell he said it.
Bro, he had so
But
many
again-
weird cuts in this one where he'd be like, and then it like cuts, he's like, cuts back, he's
Mhm.
like, and then it cuts again.
Those are-
Like, so weird. Wipes his face.
Those are my favorite cuts when he like is visibly frustrated and like but can't like verbalize
"Oh, let me
it and
clog
just
my
wipes
pores
his
real quick."
face. Yeah. Let me get this grease all over
He
my face.
did that during
real
that
quick.
interview with the guy where he was playing pocket pool. Did like the big like dog wiping its face.
The
Yeah.
little kid shit
I
where they
can't-
wipe their nose with their open palm like they're a Lego guy.
and going up and down.
Fucker.
Just getting boogers all over his forehead.
Your arm's pretty long. It's a lot of
Oh.
tissue. Just fucking outlaw. I guess
he's
that's why
so
he's the outlaw. Though. He
cool.
breaks all the rules. Like, don't jack off
Yeah,
while
that's
you're interviewing
true.
someone.
I just hope he makes it to Komori-Con this year.
Yeah.
Well,
me
I
too.
I hope he
too.
keeps his press pass. Him and Montana B.
He does too.
If not, we're gonna be in legal trouble.
I was talking to Charles today, and I was thinking how great it would be if we could send all those guys to an island. Just call it Doofus Island. And like they all live there in peace and harmony, and then we could all go like vacation and observe them.
Tom, there's a
Sort
song
of like
already
a
about
zoo?
this, and a part of the chorus says, "Let our nuts hang by the water," and it's perfect for them on Juggalo Island.
Just sending Outlaw, but then also if you spend enough money, you get to hunt one of them, but just with tranquilizers. Just tranquilizers,
Yeah.
all right?
You could kill them if you shoot them with enough tranquilizers, but it's not supposed to. That's how they get away with it.
But I just imagine like choosing Outlaw and like he's trying to hide from you and he like runs to the beach and like buries his head in the sand like an ostrich. And like he's just got his big body hanging out and he's just like jacking himself off through his Dazzler shorts.
Shooting Vince with a 3-gauge shotgun, like a big fucking wide elephant gun, just to harvest his ivory, his tooth, his giant tooth. It's like, I'm gonna make
Shoot
this.
him in the belly.
Only his tooth is made out of ivory, not everyone's.
Not just his.
Just Vince's.
And putting that, making a piano out of like 30 Vinces.
Yeah, one of your keys just Vince's and it fucks up. You're like, dun, 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 dun.
It just sounds like him.
You play that key. Harry money.
Just a stuffed nose noise. Wow.
Wow.
I just think they need a place to live in peace. And I think Doofus Island, I think that's that's what we're saving money for.
People would always choose to hunt Montana B because he's the slowest prey.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like,
Very
oh,
Someone the other
I would
day-
say,
Someone the other day was like, "We need to raise money for Derek to go somewhere overseas." I'm like, "Motherfucker, Derek has money to go overseas."
yeah, Derek can go overseas.
He just chooses to go to Disneyland.
he did
His
go
problem
overseas.
right
He
now-
went
Do
to
you know what my-
Mexico and
Do you know my new
Belize.
Yeah.
favorite place?
in Jamaica.
My new favorite idea to send Derek is that's not like outright just fucking random Sumatra village to eat bugs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is sending him to Gibraltar because it would confuse the fuck out of him of just the situation there. But then
Which country
also,
is it?
I would love to see him get his fucking beer and food stolen over and over by the fucking macaques there. Just
Oh
getting
yeah,
bullied by monkeys. It'd be hilarious.
he's the perfect tourist that they would love
Yeah,
to steal stuff
absolutely.
off of. They would steal his sunglasses. They would steal his camera.
Bro, he would
He would be
handing-
completely
So easy
He'd
for
be
nude
them.
handing
standing
one
there.
he would be handing one like a peanut from his own bag. And while he's doing that, another one would just grab his fucking phone and run away. It'd be hilarious. Oh, 2 Barbary macaques just fucking running away with Derek's phone. You just hear him like, "Hey, come on."
They knock him back on his ass and then take his shoes off. Do him run up and untie his shoes and take them off.
You hear the fucking pitter. Derek running down the fucking the road to the Rock of Gibraltar. Barefoot Derek. It's so funny to think about.
I mean, we need like not that we are gonna do it, but like we just need a Derek travel show.
Yeah.
We need no reservations with Derek.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. I
Millen.
just want him to go there.
Yeah, I just want to watch it.
And Derek will explain that no reservations actually has a double meaning. I mean, like you don't have nowhere to go, but also you have no expectations or prejudgments of where you're going. I think that Derek.
Oh, wow, that's
already
really cool.
brings that, yeah. The oh wow factor.
Oh wow, Factor.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Did you
Oh,
guys
wow,
see
they
the
got-
video of that monkey putting its fist up the dog's asshole?
No.
I retweeted it. It's pretty
No.
funny.
Jamie, pull that
Oh
up.
no.
The monkey walks
Jamie,
up to
pull
the
that up.
dog's asshole and like Homer Simpson reaching for a donut, wiggles its fingers, and then just jams its whole fist in the dog's asshole.
Oh no, poor dog.
Oh my god.
The
Monkeys
dog
are
gets
so cool.
woken up, but he doesn't seem too bothered.
Monkeys are so cool. My girlfriend loves watching this one monkey show, and there's my favorite one is this old chimp named Charlie, spelled with the Turkish C with like the little squiggle at the bottom of it, 'cause he lived in Turkey. He lived on the beach, like a beach town there. He had most of his teeth pulled out so he wouldn't bite fucking people coming by, watch him play his little organ or whatever. Anyway, he got rescued. He lives in England now. It's a really good place, but he's so like humanoid compared to other chimps because he was just around people. So when he wants to be another chimp's friend, he just walks up, puts his hand out like this. It's the fucking cutest thing.
Aww.
He does a little
The monkey
offer.
The monkey in this video sticks his hand up the dog's butt, and as soon as he pulls it out, he starts sniffing it.
Yeah, that monkey's nasty. It's a nasty ass monkey.
That's the play. You get a little poop on your finger, you gotta sniff it. Just in case you get a bad wipe.
Animals
Make
are
nothing
disgusting.
stinks. Yeah, but you know what? We're animals ourselves.
I would never
Yeah.
do that to a dog. I don't care what it did. I would never do that
Not
to
even
a dog.
not
Alex,
even to save the dog's life.
check out. There's a
What have you
there's a
become a
band
vet?
called Bloodhound Gang. Alex, check out a song by them. I learned something. It's called Bad Touch. Teaches you a lot.
Have you watched the video for that lately?
Not lately, but I
good.
remember
No.
it.
It doesn't
sure
age
do.
too well in the age of Me Too.
Wait, you're saying Blood? Wait, I'm gonna go listen to the whole Bloodhound
Yeah.
Gang album tonight and see how it ages.
They run up to a woman and just like drug her and carry her off.
I mean,
That's not-
that's
it's
not
what that
great.
band did.
You know what?
You
Shameful.
couldn't do that now.
Shameful.
Bro, you know Jimmy
But
Urine
wait.
was fucked up when even back then Bam was like, we can't hang out with that guy. That guy's messed up.
This is okay. So my Halloween costume, I was gonna be a bear because my girlfriend was going as like Midsummer, and I was like, okay, it would be a couple's costume, and so I was gonna go on the stream and say I was the Bloodhound Gang because they're wearing monkeys in that costume, and the bear looks close enough, and I was hoping to get corrected. And then
worked.
he brought up the fucking goddamn Bloodhound Gang in this episode.
Damn.
And then the other thing I was thinking is I could say I was the dancing bear from the pornos, but I also made that
Mhm.
joke earlier.
you can say you're the
No,
left,
I'm just
say you're left shark from the Super Bowl, but the
No.
costume wrong.
I'm left shark, but I left my costume at home.
I'm the bear share mascot.
So stupid. You're the bear in the big blue house, the sniffer emote. You're just going so stupid. Hey, we can think of something. Say you're Chewbacca. It's no dipshit. Oh, put a belt over you and say you're Chewbacca. It's 'cause you're
I got a
bear.
Chewbacca costume as a bear.
Oh man.
Just start gargling.
The move would be to have a toy lightsaber. Like, I'm Chewbacca. See, I got the lightsaber.
I'm Chewbacca.
Try to
Holy
bait
fuck,
somebody into being like, actually, Chewbacca didn't have a lightsaber in the movies.
Then you pull out a
They
real
never
gun
gave him a
and-
lightsaber.
That's when you pull out the real gun and put it in that guy's face. Everybody laughs and claps. I have my gun.
Everyone goes,
too."
I'm glad we invited him.
This guy's
when I go to
fun.
work on Monday in my bear costume, that's what I'm gonna say.
My
is I'm
first day.
Chewbacca.
I will not I will not reveal my
first
costume
day of
yet.
work.
Until I go live on the camera on Sunday.
I
just
wasn't
saw
planning on it, but it
something.
was just too serendipitous, and I didn't want you guys to think that I was doing it because we talked
Oh,
about it
I'll tell you
on the
guys.
podcast.
By the time this airs, it'll already be over. I'm gonna be a black guy.
That's so dope.
Yep.
A black-eyed pea.
Oh, God
Relax,
damn it. I
I'm
was
just
going to be an
gonna-
Asian guy. Now I have to find something.
You can still be one.
Oh,
No
I
problem.
can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna be Fergie.
Are you going to pee yourself?
Oh great!
No.
I don't even know what race you are then.
I'm going as the fappening.
Scottish.
Going as the fappening, you're just fucking. You got a big prosthetic ass on. You're like, I'm Justin Verlander. Oh my god, it'd be so funny to go as the fappening and you're just wearing a Justin Verlander like pitcher's outfit, but with the butt cut out like little kid pajamas.
Just one of those fake butt costumes
Oh,
on the
it's so
Verlander jersey.
funny. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I'm Justin Verlander in the Fappening. What are you talking about?
No, hold on. Let me pull up the picture. It's in my photo roll.
He's got a really big ass. This was
See, there's him in the
2014.
mirror. There's him in the mirror.
Trying to explain your costume, you show Justin Verlander just leaked news to explain it. No. Here it is.
They're saved on your phone.
On your first day at work.
Hold on, it's my lock screen. Yeah, that's my costume on my first day of work.
I have so much anxiety thinking about if everyone's going to understand or if I'm going to have to show them pictures of the Fappening.
Even better, Tom. Your costume is the Justin Verlander fake ass costume, but you have to mix it to the point where everyone knows that you're also supposed to be Billy Joel. So you're a mix of Billy Joel and Justin Verlander the Fappening, and you call yourself Upton Girl. And they have to figure out your costume from there. You'd be like, but at the time, he was with Kate Upton, and she was also pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
We love
listening.
you.
Soy Tiana's
Happy
podcast.
Halloween.
So at the end of this podcast,
We're going to recommend some good podcasts for you recommend that you watch.
and please,
Patreon.com/ChapoFYM. Got food reviews, fun, music, FTW, all that
and
stuff.
pray for Paul,
Row to credits.
and please pray
Row
for Paul
credits.
Pelosi.
Sex cream, get it? Sex cream, get it? And they get ice cream and have all the sex. Sex cream, get it? 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 Boyfriend asking him. Boyfriend asking him. Sex cream, get it? Sex cream, get it? And they get ice cream and have all the sex. Sex cream, get it? Sex cream, get it? And they get ice cream and have all the sex. And they get ice cream and have all the sex. Sex cream, get it? Sex cream, get it? Boyfriend asking him. Sex cream, get it? Boyfriend asking him. And they get ice cream and have all the sex. And they get ice cream and have all the sex. And they get ice cream and have all the sex. And they get ice cream and have all the sex. Sex cream, get it? And they get ice cream and have all the sex. Sex cream, get it? And they get ice cream and have all the sex. Sex cream, get it? And they get ice cream and have all the sex. Sex cream, get it? And they get ice cream and have all the sex. Sex cream, get it? And they get ice cream and have all the sex. Sex cream, get it? And they get ice cream and have all the